Good morning, everyone, and welcome to our Monday conversation with Father Pat. First week of Advent, the Monday of the first week of Advent, I should say. It's one of my favorite times of year because it always seems like every single day there's something to observe, commemorate, celebrate, pray about, and you got it all started yesterday and with your bulletin article this week, Father, with the first Sunday and need to be watchful. And it gives us, this time of year, gives us an opportunity to sort of avoid a rut and change up our schedule and sort of be watchful for the coming of Christ. Maybe some people begin new. It's sort of like a beginning of it is the beginning of the church here, but which always gives people an opportunity to start anew, I think. And now, this being Monday of the first week of Advent, today is the feast day of St. Andrew, which is in keeping with our mission at St. Simon and Jude.
Yeah. Well, Happy New Year to everyone as we begin this new liturgical year, right? And gives us a chance to just go out there and make some of those New Year's resolutions, right? The church every year in the liturgical seasons gives us this opportunity to kind of just renew ourselves, like you said, just keep us out of a rut, and in my letter in the bulletin this last week, right? I talked about the importance of Sunday, where, it gives us a chance each week to set aside a day to be special, not just another day of the weekend or just another day of the week. So, it's really important that as we get into this Advent season, that we do look at what we can do in our prayer life, in our spiritual works, that is a little different, to kind of shake things up a little bit, to take a look at how we treat Sundays, and to really look at what we do on Sundays, and make sure we add prayer. Make sure prayer is an important part every day, but especially on Sundays. And yeah, it's pretty exciting. Today is the feast of St. Andrew, right? And St. Andrew was really the first to make disciples. He went and spent some time with Jesus and realized what he had, and ran off to his brother and told his brother, we found the Messiah, his brother being St. Peter. And so here on this Feast of St. Andrew, we really can and do celebrate the mission that our parish has to go make disciples. We hear in today's gospel reading about how Andrew and Peter, after encountering Jesus, Jesus said, "Come and follow me. I'll make you fishers of men." And they say immediately they dropped their nets and followed him. They dropped their nets. That was their whole livelihood. The significance of they dropped their nets is just can't go beyond us. And so it's important today to reflect on how we're following Christ. We've all left something behind. We've all dropped something to follow Christ. But on our journey, and as we follow Christ, we all build up material baggage, spiritual, emotional baggage that we have to really stop and look at and drop and leave behind. So it's important here as we begin this Advent season today to stop and reflect on that. What is that material baggage? What is that spiritual and emotional baggage that we need to drop? What are those changes we need to make, and make a firm affirmation to really work this Advent season to drop those things, to relook at our priorities, to make sure that we really are placing God first in our life.
Well, Pat, thank you. I know it's been a busy few days for you, and I know that's not going to go away anytime soon. I do want to call everyone's attention to something we'll be offering here at SSJ at Home throughout the Advent season, and that's up at the top of each flock note we will be delivering will be a walking through Advent with Father Pat. Father, appreciate your items that you'll be sharing with us to make the walk through this time of year even more special.
Good. Thank you. See
Thank you.
y'all. Bye.